Welcome to a Monday edition of AutoWeek TV. It's time to start getting revved up for the big July 4th holiday weekend. Top of the list, give the cooler a good cleaning and the grill a tune-up. In the meantime, here's what's going on in the auto world. Monster Tajima reached his goal of climbing Pikes Peak in less than 10 minutes over the weekend, shaving more than 10 seconds off his old record. Tajima covered the 12.4 miles in 9 minutes, 51.278 seconds in a race-modified Suzuki SX4. Tajima's old record of 10 minutes, 1.408 seconds was set 4 years ago. It's worth noting that this was the last year that the Pikes Peak course will include a section of dirt road. That means that Tajima's record is likely to have a short lifespan. Bumblebee is back. The third Transformers movie opens this week, and Chevy says it will offer a Bumblebee edition of the 2012 Camaro. The Transformers Special Edition will be a $3,000 option on the 2LT and 2SS versions of the Camaro. But you have to take it in Rally Yellow. Dealers will start taking orders in July. This is the second time Chevy has offered a Bumblebee Camaro. About 1,500 copies of the 2010 Camaro were built with a special look. It added about $1,000 to the sticker price. Ralph Gilles, the Chrysler design chief who also runs the SRT Performance brand, says he will be very choosy about which vehicles get to wear the SRT badge. Chrysler is launching SRT versions of the Dodge Charger, Chrysler 300, and Jeep Grand Cherokee this fall to join the Dodge Challenger SRT8. In addition to tuned engines and suspensions, Gilles promises that future SRT vehicles will get high-end audio systems and other electronics. Finally for today, contributor Phil Berg gives us a look inside the garage of AutoWeek reader Elliot Andrews.
Hi, this is Phil Berg for AutoWeek's Reader's Garage. We're in the tidy two-car garage of Elliot Andrews down a country road in rural Michigan. It's a high-ceiling former horse barn that also has a side room filled with 20 motorcycles. Andrews retired from a long career as an administrator at the California Institute of Technology 6 years ago and returned to his home state of Michigan looking for and finding a home with a large garage. The two cars now in the garage he calls the bookends of his car life. As you've read in the magazine, Andrews has owned dozens of cars and motorcycles. He restored his latest Healey Roadster to the exact make, model, and color of the first sports car he ever rode in. He was 10 years old, and an Air Force fighter pilot offered him a ride while he was on a trip to Long Island in 1955. Andrews was a certified car nut, and that ride made him think he was the luckiest guy on earth. What you didn't read in the magazine story is the spotless cord hardtop is the last car Andrews says he will ever restore. He bought it from a collector who had restored it once in the mid-70s. The collector interviewed Andrews to make sure he was qualified to buy it. The collector was dying of cancer and wanted his cars to go to good homes. He had already turned down a cash offer from a doctor who didn't qualify. The doctor didn't know the Cord was a front-wheel drive car. To convert the Cord back to its original supercharged configuration, Andrews had to find about 150 parts that are exclusive to the supercharged versions, and he had to fabricate from scratch a handful of parts that he couldn't find. Finally, the Cord is finished. For AutoWeek, this is Phil Berg.
Thanks, Phil. Unfortunately, that looks nothing like my garage. Before we go, we're going to give birthday shout-outs to NASCAR racer Johnny Benson, who turns 48 today, and Formula One driver Nico Rosberg, who turns 26. All right, get to work on that grill. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and until then, enjoy the drive.
Thanks for watching today's edition of AutoWeek TV. Be sure to catch all the latest car enthusiast news on AutoWeek.com, in AutoWeek magazine, and in AutoWeek's iPad edition.